Hi everyone, it is the 26th of April of 2023. As I said yesterday when I did the starter deck thingy bobby, whatever it was, said I was going to do the Phantom Seal today, so here I am. And to sync this up with the recording on my phone just in case the audio of this messes up, which thankfully it hasn't yet since I've done this recording thing, I'm going to make a sound when I click on Midweek Magic Phantom Sealed here. So my cursor is on the K of Midweek Magic, and right. So let's get on with it. I do like these Phantom events, these Phantom seals and drafts and all that, especially like the free ones, the Midweek Magic, because it's sort of like just more of the game, isn't it? Anyway, I get Sunfall again. Get that quite a lot. So there's a night thing. There might be some night going on here. What are you? At the beginning of each end step, if you gained 1 life this turn, distribute that many 1/1 counters among any other target creatures. So I could do that. What do you do? Just combat damage to a player, avail 1, then return a land from your card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Do you require knights? Look up 6 cards of your library. This is when it enters. You may reveal up to 2 creature cards with mana value X or less from them, where X is the number of creatures that convoked. Knight Errant of Eos. Put the real cards onto your hand and shuffle. Well, white green. See, when you got a card that transforms, it just makes it just more complicated. Tap sacrifice of the creature or artifact. It deals X damage to... I should restart in the name. Ayara, Widow of the Realm. Deals X damage to target opponent or battle. You gain X life where X is sacrificed permanent mana value. And 5 and a fraction red to transform it. Activate only as a sorcery. And it is 4/4 the beginning of your turn. Return to 1 target artifact or creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste X at the beginning of the next end step. And that's the one that gives the 1/1 Krakens. And non-creature spells you cast have convoke. Okay, well let's have a look. Rarity, rare. Because that doesn't include the mythics. I've got 2 red ones going on here. Trample and haste, and it gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Rampaging Raptor for 2 in a red. And whenever it deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to target planeswalker that player controls or battle that player protects. Ah, okay. Haste. I had to start the recording again. On my phone, it's so annoying. Right. I'm going to click on Captain Lenary Storm when I say I want to make that noise. 3, 2, 1. There. Not had to use that so far. Hopefully I won't have to. But looking at these alone, I'm thinking green and white is the way to go here. So when it attacks, create a treasure token. Whenever you sacrifice a treasure, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. So if I do splash a colour, if I do splash red, that could work, or if I do splash another colour. Let's have a glance through what I've got here. Realm Breaker's Grasp. I'm trying to sort of like get to grips with what the cards are, so I'm looking at, like, I'm not going to read it, but this card here, right, I didn't look at it, but I know that that's got an incubate, and I think this is a first strike under conditions. This is this backup one and vigilance. This thing taps when it attacks. This is the forest, the plane cycling one. See, I'm starting to get a little bit of information by looking at them. So you know, it takes time. Oh, this thing's the instant where it's got 2. This thing here. It's got 2 abilities. One is create an incubate token, and then transformate. And there's something else it can do as well, but I forgot the other one is. Yeah, incubate 2 and destroy target non-token artifact or enchantment opponent controls. Yeah, sunder the gateway. So, let's look at the other creatures, other colours. Right, let's have a look at. Actually, before I do anything, let's have a look at my artifacts. That can add a mana. That gives flying. That's just a convoke thing. Lands. Got 1 Tranquil Cove. So let's have a look. Right, Halberd gets +1/+1 in Vigilance with equip 1. That's semi-removal. That's sort of semi-removal. Against first strike as long as another knight. Yeah, so that's knight. So let's search for knights. See what I've got going on. Quite a few knights going on here. Enters the battlefield, return up to 1 target creature you control to its owner's hand. Convoke flying. Yeah, you can tap and create 1 if it plays two more spells. This one, I'm trying to remember what it does. I don't remember what this one does. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it transforms. Order of the Mirror. Transforms. When it becomes blocked by a creature, that creature gets -1/-1. Okay, that's my rare. This incubates or something. When it dies, it incubates 3. That's backup 1 and vigilance, is it? Yeah. This is first strike as long as you've cast a knight this turn. Yeah, and you are where is it? Okay, I feel like I'm going to mix up these two quite a bit. Tiller of Flesh. Whenever you cast a spell that targets 1 or more permanents, incubate 2. When it dies, incubate 3. So there's nothing that really like helps with knights except for that one. And you are a knight when you transform. Equal number of creatures you control. Let's take that off. So white's looking fine. Sunfall, Plane Cycling. That's the one with Plane Cycling. Steal from Existence. That's sort of static net type thing, isn't it? Exile non-land permanent opponent controls until it leaves. Yep. So that's decent removal. Looks like got some good removal in white. Gain 4 life and draw a card, flying vigilance. And that it's an angel. So honestly, I'm thinking. At the first glance, I'm thinking. White is looking pretty good. Let's have a look at incubate. Oh, well, there's no incubator things. I'm very much tempted with white green here, you know. Let's have a look at blue. Right, yes, that's the colour one. This, I don't know what it is by looking at it. Flash enchant creature, disturbing conversation, enters the battlefield. Each player mills 2 cards. Enchanted creature gets -X/-0, where X is the number of cards in its controller's graveyard. You're negate, yeah. I've looked at you. Ah yes, Cyber Cryptomancer, flash back up 1 hexproof. I'm trying to see if I can tell what they are by looking at just like the art without reading it. I think this is sort of like a kind of counter thing, is it? Oh no. Yeah, I remember that one. Zalfir and Shapeshifter. Shapecraft. That creature has base power 4/3 until end of turn, draw a card. Got 3 of these things. Is it a bounce thing? It is. Costs 2 less to cast if it targets an attacking creature. Return target creature to its owner's hand, surveil 2. Yeah. That's the battle list. Gorgonia. That's the knight that you can tap to create another knight if you've played at least 2 spells. Yeah, it's got it's flying as well. It's got vigilance, and you create the knight you create as vigilance. This is a defender that can transform with Phyrexian red. No, I must be thinking of something else. The owner of target non-land permanent put in the library second from top or bottom. That's the Convoke Knight, and this thing here is that the. I've got 3 of those as well. Is that that's not the island cycling thing, is it? No, tower to 2 creatures, yeah, and then stun them. Put stun counter on each of them, and that's Convoke. Yeah. I don't know what this is by looking. Oh, it's the battle. This thing, it's a fairy that, it's got an ability that costs X, and it's got some, like, you can bring something. I think you can bring something back from the graveyard, or something like that. When it enters the battlefield, you may pay X. When you do, you may cast card, instant or sorcery card with mana X from your graveyard without buying its mana cost. Right, okay. Yeah, see? This is a good test, I think, to see if I'm, like, finally learning the cards. This, oh, that's a battle. Oh, what's that battle do? I don't know, let's have a look. Okay. Into the battle, you may have Lazotep Convert enter the battle as a copy of any creature card in a graveyard, except it's a 4/4 black zombie in addition to its other types and colours. And I don't know any of these ones. Whenever a creature or planeswalker opponent controls is dealt X damage if a giant wizard or spell you control dealt damage to it this turn, draw a card. Alright. Let's have a look at my black. So that's the Seraph thing that transforms. This is 1 black. Destroy sacrifice a creature as an additional cost and draw 2 cards, is that right? Yeah. What's it called? Corrupted Conviction. This thing, that's the thing that transforms into the Death Touch. Yeah, the Death Touch thing. This is it an equipment? I think it's an equipment. Flash. You attach it to something instantly. It gains indestructible in a turn and gets +1/+0. This thing, it's a simple thing. I've not used it much, but you can tap it to do like a bit of damage or drain or something. Is that right? Tap and sacrifice an artifact or creature and drain 1. This is a thing. It's the 1/1 that makes them discard a card. This has incubate. What else? They reveal there. Yeah, you can choose a card from them to discard, and if you don't, then you incubate 3. This thing, this is the rare, isn't it? Yeah, I've gone through that one. This Etched Familiar, I think this one's called. When it dies, your opponents lose life, and you gain life. Yes, 2 life. This thing, I don't know by looking at it. You play mills 2 cards, you turn up to 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, what's that one called? Until the thing's in the way, I can't really see there. Right. Oh, that's a transform thing there. It's Menace, 3/3. When a zombie free will it enter the battlefield, each player mills 3 cards. You can transform it. And it gets still Menace. When a creature transforms into this, put a target component with mana value 2 items from your graveyard to the battlefield. This isn't the mountain, the swamp cycling thing, is it? Oh, does it have a big incubate thing? Right. When it enters the battlefield, choose 1 target opponent, loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life. Choose target battle. Oh, different option. If an opponent protects it, remove 3 defense counters from it. Otherwise, put 3 defense counters on it. Alright. This I don't know. Yeah, enchantment. -4/-4. Or when it dies, Surveil 2. There's the fairy. I've been through those. Let's have a look at the red. This is just a weak thing that can tap to rummage, I think, or not. It's not that good of an ability. Sacrifice a land or artifact and draw a card. This thing, I don't know. Convoke, which 2 target creatures get +2/+1 against haste until end of turn. Burning Sun's Fury. Yeah, that's from the extra sheet. What's that always called? This thing is a vehicle, and I think, it's a 4/1, and it's haste. I think it's got crew 2. I've used this before. When it enters the back. Yeah, when it enters like. Third recording on the phone. Right, I'm gonna click on Rampaging Raptor. 3, 2, 1. Right. Don't know why my phone does that. It's so annoying. I've looked at that. That's a rare. Back up 1 first strike. I remember that. This one. This badger thing here. I don't know what it does. Let's have a look. Whenever it attacks, Scrappy Bruiser, up to 1 target attacking creature gets +2/+4 and gains trample until end of turn. Return that creature. Yes, I remember that. This does a lot of This is the thing that gets a bonus to attack if it attacks a battle. Yep, and it's got Menace. I think this is one that. It's either one that you can tap to do 2 damage or something different. I think it is. Yep, tap to do 2 damage. It's just Convoke, Flying Haste. Right. Alright. That's Daxos. Oh no, Mirror Shield Hoplite. Whenever creature you control becomes the target of a backup ability, copy that ability. You may choose new targets for the copy. This ability triggers only once each turn. I remember that. Right, green. This thing is you mill 2 cards and you can put something in your hand. Is that right? Mill 2 cards, you put a permanent card from among them into your hand, you gain 2 life. This thing is like a bite effect. Yeah. This is the rare. When you attack with it, if it deals damage to an opponent, you surveil 1, then you can put a land from your graveyard onto the battlefield, or is it into your hand? Onto the battlefield tapped. This thing can enchant a land, and it incubates when it enters, and it allows it to tap for another colour. Yeah. This thing. Well, there you are. This is just a small thing that incubates 5. Yep. This thing, I'm looking at it right now. I don't know why I'm doing that for. Okay. This is a battle. Don't know what it does. Search your library for 2 basic lands, put them into the battlefield tapped. I'm definitely thinking white and green for this one. When I'm seeing distribute 4/1/1 counters, 4 creatures you control. Creatures you control get vigilance trample until end of turn. I would have remembered that. This one here, I don't remember. When Wildwood Escort enters the battlefield, return target creature or battle card from your graveyard to your hand. If Wildwood Escort would die, exile it instead. This is just a big thing with reach and trample, and it's the forest cycling one. Yeah. I've gone through that one. So this is the one that does a bunch of stuff with 1/1 counters. Yeah, trample, but enters with 2 1/1 counters on it. Whenever 1 or more 1/1 counters are put on another opponent you control. If it's the first time, +1/+1 counters would be put on that permanent. Put a 1/1 counter on Botanical Brawler. Right. I don't know what this one is. Can't be the targets of ability your opponent control, and it gets a 1/+1 for each creature you control. I'm definitely right. I'm very much thinking to myself white green, but hey, is there a way to? Is there a way? Hold on. Well, it's quite awkward, but at least I can do it. Yeah, those card styles, I don't like them. I mean, even it wouldn't be as bad if they were all like that. But even if they were, I do prefer like the original. Right. I prefer this view because that you can see the mana curve. But I'm definitely thinking green and white is my way to go here. So that's going to give 1/1 counters. You're going to incubate. Incubate is definitely a good thing. Let's just put a few things in. So right. To be honest, I'm feeling rather confident about this. So I'm gonna have to refine this, I think, because there might be some that. Oh yeah. Creature from your graveyard, your hand, but if it would die. Oh, when it enters the battlefield. Return target creature or battle card from your graveyard to your hand. If it would die, exile it instead. Right, so that's sort of like a failsafe to stop them from like cycling over and over, I guess. Is that alright? I've sort of just quickly coupled that together, but to be honest, I'm feeling rather oh, I need one more. I am feeling rather confident about my colour choices here. Don't have any artifacts that I want to use, do I? I mean, I suppose these things can. That can survive Sunfall. Yeah, crew one. That seems decent. 2 mana. I've got nothing with 1 mana. I could stick you in. Don't know what could you do. Oh, loads of creatures. Loads of them. So in that case, you would be quite good then. In which case I should take something out. See, I do kind of wish at this point should I just take that out? I don't know how I feel about that. I think I'll take you out. Right, yeah, that seems okay. So, see, right now I'm thinking to myself, I wish this wasn't a Phantom Sealed, I wish this was a real one, because I'm actually quite confident about this deck. I quite like this deck, even though I spent most of the time just looking around saying like, that does this, and that's that. You know, just sort of like trying to clarify what everything was. But if I lose, or if I'm in a bad place, I can just resign. They've got nothing out right now. Maybe I can get in for 3. Or is that me being too hopeful? Island cycling. I'm right clicking on Tidal Terror lots. Again. Right. It can't be targeted abilities of your opponent can. Oh, abilities. Okay, so it's not quite hexproof. So they could bring something out. Oh. Other creature you control get +1/+0 whenever a non-talking creature you control dies. It deals 1 damage to any target. Well, that's not nice. No, I'll bring you out first. Yeah, and I'll tap you. Nice. And I can get some. I can tap it again next turn, but I'll have to distribute some 1/1 counters, I think, maybe. Ah, they're in 3 colours. They're at least doing Grixis. Handful of cards, but I'm happy with my position here. Could bring that out, get that thing a bit more powerful. Yeah. Right, now I can attack and tap that down. Yep. 6 damage. And then bring you out. I am feeling very confident about this match. I mean, they're going to have to block. 4 damage. Which this is going to give them Vigilance and Trample. Aha, right, okay, so they're stopping me from tapping them, but I give my stuff Vigilance and Trample. I think. Oh. Hold on. 1, 2, 1. I'm at 6 mana overall. Yeah, that works very nicely. I'll give another one to you. Oh, yeah. Oh, lovely. This game's just worked out for me perfectly. Haha. Wow. Why does this have to be Phantom? Yeah, my software, my phone, my recording software is being a nuisance. Anyway, I won the first game, so I've just won the first game there. My cursor is on Chandra's finger, and I'm clicking. Da, da. Oh no, you can't see that. But I am going to go left and right. Da, 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 da. Geez, the things you have to do just in case. Okay. See, the last time I mean, yesterday I did a recording, and today I'm doing the I'm using the voice recorder on my phone to back up, which I didn't yesterday, which I didn't need to, so that was fine. But I am today. These things are a bit high costing, but I can plain cycle you. What was I saying? Yeah, last time I did this. Jeez, do I want to plain cycle or even forest cycle? Kind of no, because I've got plenty of lands in my hand. But yeah, last time I did this, the audio recording on my phone lasted for like a full hour. One of the recordings. Oh, the revving sounds. Oh, you. I remember I used you. Completed Huntsmaster. In the game where I did very well. Right. Hold on. Right. Let's... at the beginning of each end step, you gain life this turn to be up that may 1/1 counters among any among any number of other target creatures. Right. Incubate. Yeah, let's do it. Let's... Right. Okay. It's kind of like a roundabout way of doing things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So next turn I can get one of these big things out. So, yeah. Oh, they might sacrifice that. Yeah. Because that does stuff in the graveyard. What do you do in the graveyard? Oh, you can incubate too. When it deals come down to a player or battle, transform to one target incubated token you control. Right, what do you do apart from plain cycling? When it enters the battlefield, exile target creature opponent controls until... Ah, it's one of those ones. Yeah, well, let's do that. I don't want to get rid of the Huntsmaster or the flying thing. I think I want to get rid of the Attentive Sky Warden. Probably should have done the other one. Are they going to want to trade? Oh! That's not good. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I've won this. But this thing here... How many knights? Right. So when another knight enters, you get +1/+1 and vigilance. No, I don't think I can win this. I can hold out for a bit longer though. Nah. Can't be bothered. Do. Right. Let's try it again. I might try and go for 4 wins, you know, because, you know, I've got to get my 4 daily wins in anyway. Haven't actually played this game at all today yet. Oh. I can maybe... Right. It can't block. Whenever you cast intro sorcery, it deals damage to an opponent or battle. You may pay a red. If you do, return it from your go to the battlefield. It gains haste until end of turn. Right. Right, come on, mill me a land. Do I want that on top? No, I don't think I do. Yeah, I'll bring you out. Right. Now I've got Sunfall. I don't particularly want to steal from existence. Or do I just hold off? No, I'll just keep going. No, I'll keep you on top. But I won't bring you out yet. Oh, they're gaining control of that. Just for the turn. Okay. I'll get a few battles. To a player or battle. Okay. Oh, I must have done something that shuffled. I'm only going to incubate 2, but... Go on. Should have cracked the incubator first. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Right. Let's get rid of you. And get this battle sorted with. Good, I forgot to actually check to make sure that they didn't have a... It's weird how that has haste, because you have to sort of do damage to the battle itself. Yeah, I forgot to check to make sure that they didn't have the 2 mana open to transform the incubator. Oh. Creature or battle? Yeah, let's get you. So what do you do? As long as it's on the battlefield, it is a land as well. Ah, okay. Other than that, it's a vigilance haste. No, I won't attack. I don't want to lose it. They're getting a lot of incubators. Right. I've got 9 mana. 1, 2, 3. So I can get both of those. 6 and 3. And 9. So that's fine. And give something back at 1 vigilance. I think I'll give it to you. Let's not forget they can still crack those incubators. But I will get rid of that. It's exiling it, so the effect isn't, you know, doing its thing. Oh yeah, that adds +1/+1. So they can trade 2. Alright, okay, I thought they were gonna kill 2 of mine. Rather than get rid of that one. Oh, are they gonna get rid of my version of that and get their thing back? Get you up first so I can at least power you up. Ah. Oh, they're thinking. Oh, that thing. Trample haste, they can... Oh. Now I could attack, I could try attacking with everything, because you've got trample. So they'd have to send 2 your way. You know what? You're a 5/5. I think the stats work in my favour on the whole. Of course, they could bring that out as well. Let's see how we do. That's 2 damage. Right. one is what I want to get rid of. I think you first. Oh, well, I lose everything. Alright. Sort of went a bit all out there. I don't know if it was worth it. Now what can I get in my hand here? Nothing of any use. Yeah, they've won. They've won this. Ah! And I was feeling like this deck was pretty good. Yeah, I've only won one game. Versus Slim 6278. Get you out early. Yep. Seems alright. Get you out early, get you out then. Draw. Gain some life and draw a card. I can work towards Sunfall in case they start overwhelming the board. Or I could use this to get rid of that if I really wanted to. Trample and Prowess. No, I won't. I know it's a bit of a risk, but I'll gain 4 life and draw a card. Now they can bring out creatures. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Right, now I could bring you out. Do I really want a Sunfall for 2? I mean, that is a chunky thing, and that has Prowess. It does mean I am holding off a bit. I mean, they'll get a bit of value out of the... Well, it won't get any value out of that. We'll get a bit of value out of this. Come on, play some more creatures. No? Right. I'll bring you out. Incubate 5 is nice. Again, just something to have on the sideline for when I Sunfall. Converted Beast. It's a big... Incubate 5, that's a big one. Yep, more creatures please. No, I'm not going to let that die. I'm going to keep it alive. Right. Come on, just attack and then play a creature, please. Or I wouldn't mind you I mean, I know you can't, but I wouldn't mind you transforming. No, not going to happen. Okay. Well. Sunfall. Nice. See, now I've got these things. I've got these things all around to help me out. If they bring that big thing out, I can seal from existence and then say transform this and then attack that. Ah. Okay, and you turn into whenever creature opponent controls dies, put a 1/1 counter on it and you gain 1 life. Okay. Yeah, I've used that before. So your Incubate Incubate 2 and incubate 4. Yeah. Right. So it does give the opportunity to use that ability beforehand. And then I get a big flying vigilance thing. That's right, isn't it? For flying vigilance. Okay. I've still got seal from existence in case they bring out a creature. And then I can swing in for lethal? I think so. I think I've got enough to swing in for... Alright. I'll crew just in case. Sandsworn Cavalier. Okay, come on. You've got 1 red mana. Are you gonna... No. Okay. They were just considering their options. Like, can I survive this? And they believe the answer to be no. Or at least they don't think it's worth bother trying. Not worth their time. Okay. So let's get the cosmetic that I'll inevitably turn off whenever I see it. Lantern Flare. Alright. Cassis type. Right. So I think I'm going to do the same sort of situation here. I mean, I don't know what cards I'm going to get along the way. I don't want to hold out and not use anything just because I've got Sunfall in my hand. But ho ho ho. This looks nice. Just hope they don't have a way to kill it. What do? If one or more 1/1 counters will be put on permanent you control, put that many +1 on that many permanent instead. Okay. So whenever one or more 1/1 counters will be put on the permanent you control, if it's the first time 1/1 counters was put on, put a 1/1 counter on Botanical Brawler. Okay. So you'll be a 2/2. But it enters with, so that doesn't... Okay. Well, let's attack. Oh, that would be nice if I can gain some life. I do have a battle that can gain life. Double strike. Whoa. Oh yeah, it's not counters. It's just 1/1. Alright, okay. I see the issue. Now that is nasty. That's gonna... If I don't throw something in its way, that's gonna do... Oh, that has lifelink. I mean... I believe a Sunfall is in order. Oh. Well, with Sunfall, that actually works fine because that brings that back, doesn't it? Is that right? No, I have. That's just. It's just too much damage. I have to put something in its way. Okay, a Sunfall is definitely in order here, and I get my thing back. Gee, Sunfall is so good, and I can keep it at 5. Resource you control with odd mana will deal damage to opponent or player. It deals double that much damage instead. It's 1, 2. No, I'll bring you out first. And then next turn, if nothing else, I can bring three things out. Yeah, they don't care about the ability. They don't want to pay 1 and sacrifice it. Yeah, I suppose. Right. Let's just do this. They'll probably put something in its way and then sacrifice it. Oh, no, or not. The Scorn, what's it? Scorn Blade Berserker? Okay. It would be nice if they attacked with that. Oh, that thing. What's that thing potentially do? Yeah, so they're going to try and mill some, get some lands out of me. Or you can sacrifice it, the invasion tree. Sacrifice Realm Breaker, the invasion tree. Search your library for any number of Praetor cards and put them into the battlefield. Yeah. So I don't know how that's going to work for their deck that they've got going on. Okay. If I attack with everything, they'll block this. And I'll do 11 damage. Let's just attack with this. Oh, could have. No, I could have won. I could have brought this out and then used that to see. I'm realising too late. I could have brought that out and then used that to crew the vehicle. Right, okay. Well, I did make a mistake there, but I ended up winning. But still, I shouldn't have made the mistake. At least, I don't think it was a mistake. Hey, I'm never going to use that. Well, it's strange that that sort of card style wasn't the typical one. It was like, it wasn't just removing the borders and making the bottom text box semi-transparent. Mutabi. Sunfall again. Alright. See, Seed of Hope, the thing with that is it has to be one of the cards that you've just milled, so it doesn't actually... you can use it at the start and it won't have... you won't lose any benefit from it. Let's put the land in my hand. Your instant. Non-token artifact or enchantment and incubate 2. No, I'll bring you out. Because I should have put the land in the graveyard. No, I'll leave that on top. Non-target artifact or enchantment. Right. Gain 4 life and draw a card. All right. Now they can crack up the incubator and kill. Yeah, they can kill that. Oh, I always forget. Oh. I always forget about that, Non's Inquisitor. They're struggling with land, it seems. Do I Sunfall now? Go on. It's a bit premature, I know. Oh, I could have brought you out. I mean, they've got an island of it open, and an untapped island. They could negate it, maybe. Just a bit extreme. Oh. Yeah, and then I exile it. Right. Let's get you out. Oh. Um. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Yeah, and I can attack you while tapping your thing down. Right. Get a bit of damage down on that. And get the big flying vigilance there, just building up the board here. At least I can get this for... I could... So... Right. Should I just block that one? Or should I? No, I won't. They've probably got Angelic Intervention, I think it is. Because I would kind of like to be open a bit. Right. You may reveal up to 2 cards with mana value X or less from among them, where X is the number of creatures you can vote. Put real cards into your hand, then shuffle. Right. Okay. Let's get them all as 4/4s. I can tap one of them. So I'll definitely take you out. Alright. It's on the damage a bit. I mean, they can crack their thing, can't they? The incubator, and put that in the way of it. To stop the 2 damage getting through. So it's only 1 damage going to go through, but they have to kill both of those things in order for that to happen. It'll stop, as in it will stop their... It'll stop my battle from breaking. Is that a bit too much? I could convoke 3. Or I can just bring this out. What can I destroy? Non-token artifact or enchantment an opponent controls. None of these are those things. So I just have to incubate 2. And then immediately break it open. And then I can use this. I really want to. Leaves me open a bit. But it'll fill my hand. So... it is taking a bit of a risk. I don't know what is going to go on here. Oh, there's only one anyway. Annoying. Give something back up 1 and vigilance. They can't do much damage. They don't. If they attack with everyone, they're going to leave themselves open, so they're not going to want to do that. They're probably thinking if it's possible for them to just lay low and hold off. But I don't know. But if they did that, I don't know what good that would do them. Because they know I can get some vigilance on something. And tap one of their things down. And get through for more damage. I think this thing here, probably not going to get that cracked open. Cracked open. But right. So they're going to have to throw some things in the way next turn. Although what are they going to play now? Nothing as it turns out. Right. Back up 1 and vigilance. I think I've won, but hold on. So they can block with one thing. So if they block my biggest one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah. Yeah, they've lost. Unless, of course, let's not discount what might be in their hand. Aha, right. And they get another thing from that. Okay. Still, they've got to throw stuff in the way. That's the thing, isn't it? They've got to actually block with stuff. But maybe they only have to block with 2 things. Oh, they're going to trade with that? Really? Do they have to? No. Oh. Okay, so that's what was going on. Okay. So if they attack, I can at least heal up a bit with that. But I think they have to win this turn. If they can't win this turn, yeah, and they're not convoking at all because they can't afford to have their creatures down. They need to. They need to not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Well, I can't block their flyers, so unless they've got a thing that can buff the flyers, I'm gonna. Put that in. Shoot, let's do both. Let's do both. Because I'm thinking that lifelink might just be enough to save me. Oh, what is this again? Distribute to that many +1/+1 counters. Ah, okay. Yeah, sometimes I have a vague memory. Like, in my mind, it gets 1/1 counters. Yeah, so sometimes it's like you've got to remember what each thing does. Oh, what am I doing? That was my 4th game. That was... Oh, well, whatever. I'll just have another game. That was my 4th win. Because I already got the... annoying thing again. Right. You go first. Click on forest. Hold on. 3, 2, 1. Da! And cursor goes down. Stupid little things we're going to do for the phone recording, which probably won't matter, but still. Whatever the outcome of this game, I'll just end it here. Right, so I think I would like to test, see if the incubator... So yeah, does that get a 1-1 counter now? Yes. Yes, it does. Lovely. Now, do they want to trade their 2 things for my 1 thing? Of course, I've got no lands in hand, so and I've got nothing I could get. So this could just be game over. It all depends on what I draw next. Oh, Skittering Surveyor. I don't think I've used any of those in this set as of yet. I don't believe. Ah, see. Oh, I suppose I could convoke. Oh. No benefit there. Is it a permanent? You may be up to 2 creatures. Ah, creatures, okay. Man, if I get a land next turn. Ho ho ho. Oh, it's not quite enough. Well, it will be. Let's get 2 forests. Let's not attack. It would be nice to give my things next turn, give them vigilance and stuff. Order of the Alabaster Host. Oh! Marshal of Zalfa. Target creature can't block this turn. Okay. Just gonna let that through. Turns into a Vigilance Haste, and it's as long as it's on the battlefield, it gets that. Okay. Well, you would kind of be nice, but at the same time, I want to do this. So, hold on. Distribute 4 1/1 counters among up to 4 creatures you control. Creatures you control gain vigilance. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, actually, let's do that. So, you get 2. Do I want to bother attacking that? Or do I'll just attack the opponent. Come on. You're not going to be much good because you bring a creature or battle from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. Right, okay. Oh! It's a lot of damage. But you have to deal with this now, because that's a 6/6 trampler. So each player can't cast more than 1 non-Phyrexian spell each turn. You're Phyrexian? You're Phyrexian? Okay. More than 1 non-Phyrexian. Okay. Let's get rid of their big thing. Alright. Okay. Okay. Well, they'll throw the skittering surveyor in the way. They have to... Oh. Okay. Sometimes I don't account for, like, double blocks and all that. Oh, they're going to gain 4 life and draw a card. That 4 life is a big deal to them. It is annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, now they'll tap it, no doubt. Yep. I don't attack with that because then they might they might double block and bring that thing back. And if they attack, I've got big things. Like my things can kill their things. So I'm good on the defensive here. But if I attack, they can double block. And if they kill this, that's not good. Steal from existence? No! You're gonna get rid of that and then get your thing back. You know what I could do with right now? Sunfall. What did I just say? What did I just say? Right. My prayers were answered. Would you look at that, incubate 6. Well, there you go. I'm using Sunfall's but meant a lot to me in that not only has it been a good card, but I seem to be getting it quite a lot as well. I mean, I think I've had it in 2 seals, 2 of my 3 seals, and again in the Phantom sealed. But yeah. Anyway, that was more games than what I had planned by accident. I won my 4th game and didn't realise it was my 4th game, and I'm going to end this here, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time, when I will probably start doing the quick draft soon. So I'll see you then.